today, so you have no excuses. Everyone has an extra 8 minutes. We're going to start with a squat, transitioning into a lunge, back to a squat, and then a lunge. You can make this more intense by jumping higher in between each position. You can make it less intense by squatting and stepping, squatting and stepping. You're going to complete this exercise for 1 minute. Sink down as low as you can. Keep your core engaged, your joints stacked, and keep breathing because you're going to need that extra oxygen. Sink down, bring it to the middle. Down to the middle. Keep your chest lifted so your posture stays tall. Almost there. And now we're going to switch it to the upper body. Give your legs a break. We're going to do a push-up. But to add a new element to the push-up, you're going to add a pulse. So you're going to push up, pulse, nice and tall, squeeze the chest at the top. Down, squeeze. You can do this from your knees, or you can keep the legs extended out. If you have a step available, you can elevate the upper body to take some pressure off of the wrists. If you want to make it more challenging, you can put your feet on that step so that your upper body is declined. At the pulse and squeeze. You should be feeling it. You want to get a big stretch. You want to keep your abs tight. Keep your quads flexed so the muscles pulled up away from the knee. You're almost there. You're doing great. 2 more. Very good. Awesome. Okay, we're back on our feet. We're going to work on loosening up the hamstrings, still engaging through the core. Reach your arms up over your head, and you're going to bring your hand to meet your foot. And you're just alternating sides. Keep the belly pulled in. Every time you reach that hand down to meet the leg, you'll feel engagement through your abdominal muscles, and that's great. Doesn't really matter if you point or flex the feet, but don't worry about flinging the leg up. You don't want to try to force your upper body down to beat it. Just relax with it. Keep alternating sides. You're doing great. Kind of exhale as you reach down. If you exhale when you pick the leg up, you'll deepen the engagement through all of those little muscles in your stomach. You're also working that stubborn part underneath the belly button with this one. Very good. Okay. All right, stay on your feet. We're going to engage the inner and outer thighs now. You're going to sink down into a side lunge, lift up and kick the leg out to the side. Sink down, up. That's 3, 4, and it doesn't matter how high you get that outside leg, you're going to feel it burn through your quads, through your glutes, through your inner and outer thighs. Let's do 5 more on this side. 4, 3, tall posture, 2, and 1. Don't rest, switch it right into the other side. Do this one right when you wake up in the morning if you can. Get that metabolism fired up and set the tone for your day. You'll burn extra calories throughout the day if you get a quick burst like this in before you leave the house in the morning. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to take it back to the floor, work on our core and upper body. Coming back into a high plank. There's a very interesting bug right here. You're going to center your palm, open up to the side, bring it down. Open up to the side and down. Again, you want to keep those quads engaged, pulling that flesh up away from the kneecaps. And you want to open up, stacking shoulder over shoulder if you can. Just keep moving. This is a gentle one. You can do it from your knees. You can bring the knees down and extend the leg out. Totally acceptable. Just make it your own. But feel all of those arm stabilizers working to shape the entire You can even flex through the upper back to keep those muscles engaged and tight. You're almost there. And keep breathing with it. Inhale as you open up. Exhale in your high plank. Nice work. We're gonna take it, we're gonna do a cardio burst next. Since we're already in this position, we'll take it into total body cardio burst. Tuck the knee into the chest and switch. Bringing it into a mountain climber. Abs in tight. Really keep those abs flexed. Keep the chest engaged. So if you're feeling a burn through your shoulders, tighten the chest. Really tuck the knees in. You're doing great. If you need to take a 15-second break, hop back in as soon as you can. You're almost there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. We're going to take it back to a total body move from our feet. You're going to reach the arms up over your head, and you want to open up the chest. Press it forward like you're nice and proud. You're going to sink down and lean to one side and use resistance, create resistance, pulling the elbow to the thigh. You want to keep your back muscles flexed. If you do a lot of push-ups, a lot of yoga exercises, you may find that you neglect the back of your shoulders. You'll see some overdevelopment through the front of the shoulders, or you may experience shoulder pain and soreness. This will help strengthen the rear deltoids, those posterior delts. They're going to help you strengthen the upper back. And obviously with this twist here, we're working those obliques, turning a tiny, tight waist. Keep going. You'll also feel this burning in the quads and glutes. Really flex it at the top. You want to keep everything tight right now. That's going to also protect the joints. Very good. Let's do one more. Arms down. We've got 1 minute left. Let's really give it our all. You're going to lengthen the hamstring, and then you want to explode up and hop at the top. Take it down, explode up. If you need to use a wall for support, then go for it. If you're still working on that balance and flexibility, but this one is going to help tighten and tone the back of the legs while keeping them flexible, protecting your lower back and your hips. Give it a nice hop at the top. You'll feel your calves start to burn. Let's go ahead and switch sides. You may find that you're more stable on one side. I did my good side first. You might see me hobble a little bit on the left, and that's okay. Again, if you need a wall for support, go for it. Extend back. Get that leg up as high as you can without being too reckless. So you get bigger movement, bigger range of motion through the supporting leg. You're doing great. Nice work. You can get fit in 8 minutes a day.